Hello, world. Hello, America and world.
Hello, everybody.
The world of the internet.
The world.
Oops. How are we today? We've got some gremlins in the machine today. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure that it's showing up on Facebook here, publicly.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see what's going on.
Let's see here. Cool weather. All right, everybody's just
yeah.
chatting with each other.
Okay, good.
Can everybody see us and hear us?
No, it says, why is it says private. Hold on.
All right. Tracy's trying to do some stuff there. She's trying to make things all better. For some reason, it doesn't want to show up on her Facebook world.
Yeah, it's marked private. That's not going to work.
All right. All right, Rochester's here. Liz Freeman's here. Sarah Bodie's here. All right, sounds good on Facebook. Well, I don't know if it's on Tracy's or not, but Vicky's here. Wow, everybody's chiming in. Everybody's here.
All the kids are here.
We're all fuzzy on the tube. That shouldn't be. That's on your end, I think, there, Patrick.
Okay, it looks good.
Okay, everybody's. All right. Are you with us now?
Except I need a tissue. Oh my goodness. We have a tissue. I forgot.
Yeah, there's
Thanks.
a box hidden behind
Pardon me.
the faux fireplace.
All right. Now what am I going to do with it?
All right. Just
set it
throw
right
it on
there.
the floor here. Leave it for the mice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first of 2 August live streams. This is our makeup live stream from July when Jim Henry was at Cape Cod.
I went to Cape Cod.
He went out to the Cape, so we couldn't do our last Tuesday traditional, so we bumped it to August 2nd, which is just as well. There's a lot of weeks in August.
I went with
out.
my grandson.
Roman.
I went with Roman, and he brought along his parents. And,
That's right. He needed someone to drive.
It was a mixed bag, I got to say.
He's 2 now.
Going
2
on
and a
a
half.
vacation with a 2-year-old, it's equal parts cute and terror.
You forgot, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's been a long
But
time.
then we saw him the other day, and he was a perfect gentleman the whole day. So.
And what was different, Jim Henry? Oh, I was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roman and I have a thing.
That's what it was. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you really don't have a thing until you change a diaper. So.
That's true.
But he's almost done.
He's done with diapers.
Well, he's not done completely, but.
Conveniently. I'll never have to change it.
Good one.
But we didn't come here to talk about Roman's bowel habits, did we? We did not.
Bruce McKay, Jason, Rob, everybody's here. All right, maybe we should get on with this and play some music for the
Maybe
people.
we should play some music. So our theme today is water. Water, as they say in Philly. Water. And we're going to start with a Dave Carter song. Oh, that was attractive. I think it's your guitar there.
I don't think it is. Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah.
Well, we're live now, so.
Well, do you want to mute it, unplug it, and plug it back in for a second?
Well, it's in there. That's not the issue.
That's what I always say, and then it turns out to fix it.
I just need to throw this cable out probably.
Oh.
All right, anyway.
Well, okay, but we push on.
Okay.
This is called The River Where She Sleeps. Oh, and I should say, it has a rhyme with orange, so listen closely. She's a walking, talking, breathing, new age wonder, old time heathens don't know what to make of Mary Jane. She ain't trying to be no swami, she ain't mad at dad and mommy. She don't curse the storm clouds when it rains, when the sun refused to shine. She don't mind, she make everything look fine. She got moon in her eyes, crescent windows on the skies, and the rain comes down in sheets on the people in the streets, and it carries all the secrets that they keep to the river where she sleeps. Comes to me when I'm dejected, leaves her soul out unprotected, tells me that the truth can make me free. And she don't need what she ain't got. She reads me books by Alan Watts, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. When the sun refused to shine, she don't mind. She take thunder for a sign. She got stars in her head, supernovas in her bed, and it rains most every day, but I like it fine that way, 'cause the waters run so marvelous and deep by the river where she sleeps. Mary ain't inclined to drinking, still she stumbles without thinking. Anywhere she gets the urge to stray, and everybody knows about her. They don't want to change or doubt her. They just grin when she comes out to play. When the sun refused to shine, she don't mind. She be moving down the line. She got bells on her toes, generations in her clothes, and she sings without a sound as the evening rolls around. And she dances as the twilight shadows creep down the river where she sleeps. Professor come to burst my bubble, says that girl is bound for trouble, serves me solace in a paper cup. But it looks a bit like Agent Orange, and when he leaves he slams the door, and just about that time she phones me up. When the sun refused to shine, she don't mind. She just ain't the worrying kind. She got dogs, she got cats, she keeps rabbits in her hats, and the people that she sees, they're all Buddhas or police. And the banks rise high and perilous and steep by the river where she sleeps. Now one dismayed December dawn, I wake to find my Mary's gone. No one knows when she'll come back again. And all the silent temple bells, from Styx to Glen to Hazeldale, are mourning all the nights that might have been. When the sun refused to shine, she don't mind. She just leave this world behind. She got wheels in her smiles, she can coast along for miles. Me, I'm walking all alone, feeling so full to the bone, till I stop and I hang my head and weep by the river where she sleeps. I don't think I have ever played that live, ever.
Until right now.
For 20 years, I don't think I played that song. Well,
I never heard you play it, that's for sure.
and I can tell you why. I can explain why right here.
Why?
Do you see these lyrics?
They probably
Here.
can't see him. Here, let me give you your... There you go.
Would you look at all that? That is... and I didn't even write out all the
I'm
words.
surprised you can hold that piece of paper up. There's so many words on it.
It's good. That's right. Yeah. There's a lot of words in that one. And it looks a bit like Agent Orange, and when he leaves, he slams the door, and just about that time, she phones me up. Pretty brilliant, I gotta say. Anyway, the river. That's water.
Yeah, it is. Turns out there's all kinds of water
There's all kinds of
to
water.
draw upon.
That's right. But we are spending quite a bit of time today in rivers, I think. Seems like. Did you notice that?
I did not notice that. But I will pay attention to that now.
Okay. So
Well, I noticed we got a request for this next song on here, so
Did
which is
we?
awesome. Yeah, just a little while ago, someone said, Jim, you should play Deep River Blues. It turns out,
How did they know?
how do they even know?
How did they know? That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
Crazy.
crazy town. Crazy town. Yeah. Well, this is fun. We're doing I might be mentioning this too early, but we're doing I wonder if it's that my direct box there. We're doing an actual live show this weekend.
We are.
I know. I'm nervous about it because I'm gonna have to wear long pants for that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, here's the thing: you should never play live, in front of an audience, in person, in shorts. You just shouldn't do it.
People do it all the time at festivals.
Well, festivals are a little bit different, but it's the point has been made to me that. Do you ever see Miles Davis wearing shorts? No way. Did you ever see Hendrix wearing shorts? That just didn't happen. So I try and hold up that tradition of greats, and so, but yeah, I'm not sure any of my long pants fit me anymore, honestly.
Oh, I bet you can squeeze into them.
Well, that'll be the thing. Anyway, I digress here.
You do digress.
All right. Ooh. Deep River Blues. Well, let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. And I got those Deep River Blues. Don't go land and cry for me, and the fish all go out on a spree. And I got those Deep River Blues. Hang on one second. I'm having trouble over here.
I know you're distracted by that.
I'm distracted by this. I might have to change this cable. You're going to have to talk to the people for a minute.
I can do that.
Can you do that? All right.
I can do that.
I'm going to turn that off there. I got
Yeah.
to change this cables.
He's going to change his cable. I have, well, no, I don't want to offer you
You
that
have one
cable.
right there?
Well, there's one in there, but it may or may not be a great one. But you can look in the blue bag
All right. Let me look in the blue bag.
on the other
Talk
side.
to the
It's the
people.
neon green cable. So here we are. What can I tell you? Yeah, Deep River Blues, Bob. So we'll come back and we'll circle back to that. So how's everyone doing? Everything is fine here. Sean says you need to hide the white socks. That's funny. Everything's fine here in Shutesbury. We're delighted to be here. We have a lot going on this month. This month, everything seems to be ramping up again. I actually did my first fly out last week. I did a one-off in Michigan, in a little park in Hudson, Michigan, which is a tiny, tiny town on the southern edge of the state. And and it was very interesting flying again. What I can tell you about flying, if you have not braved air travel since the pandemic began, I can tell you that flying is just like you remember it. But what I did find was that the staff and the passengers were uniformly happier than I've ever seen them. Like, it was just such a jolly experience in terms of the people, but in terms of scheduling and amenities and all those other things, like it was, airport bathrooms, all of that, just like you remember. That smell, it's still there. Like, I don't know.
It's the smell of ass is what it is.
It kind of is, yeah. And but it was I had a great day in Michigan. I just had the one day, and then I came right back, mainly because of Pickles. I wanted to see how she'd do. So I can tell you that I got back at 2 a.m. on Friday, because it was a Thursday gig, and or really 2 a.m. Saturday. And she came and she slept with me. She didn't give me the cold shoulder like some cats will do. But she did, just in the middle of the morning, just begin to howl like a banshee, like she had been abandoned and it was the end of the world. And it was really like hard to hear. And then I said, Pickles, Pickles, I'm right here. Like she was just at my feet. I said, I'm right here, kitty. And then she was like, oh. And then she ran up and she was on my chest for a bit, and she took off and then howled in the hallway. And so I don't know. So I think we've triggered her anxiety a little bit. So we might have to go with a medical intervention next time I have some overnights to just chill her out a little bit, because it looks like she doesn't take to separation too well, which is sad, makes me a little sad. But we'll see. We'll see how it
Poor
goes.
Pickles.
Poor Pickles. She's such a good kitty. She tries so hard.
All right, let's try this.
You
again.
feeling better?
Yeah, well, I hope so. I hope
All right.
so. Try this again.
All right. Hit it, Jimmy. I'll catch up.
All right. Well, let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. And I got those deep river blues. Let the rain drive right on, let those waves just sweep along. And I got those deep river blues. Well, my old gal, she's a good old pal. She looks like a waterfowl. And I got those deep river blues. There ain't no one to cry for me. The fish all go out on a spree. And I got those deep river blues. Tracy Grammer, go fishing. Well, give me back my old boat. I'm gonna sail it if she float. I got those deep river blues. And I'm going back to Muscle Shoals. The times are better there, I'm told. And I got those deep river blues. Myself. All right, Tracy Grammer, go again. Oh, I get to go again now. Well, let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. And I got those deep river blues. Let the rain drive right on, let those waves just sweep along. I got those deep river blues. There it was. I made you solo twice.
You did, and then I thought there was that other little verse in
I
there.
know, but I felt like we needed to be done, so I left it out.
Oh. Well, I like that verse.
After all that jamming.
After all that jamming.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
could do it. I'm trying to get Tracy to play more solos and play them fast. Play some
Yeah,
fast
it's
licks.
because I don't really know how to solo. That's the truth.
Well, that's not true. Come on.
Well, it kind of is. I mean, I can pick out the melody. That's what I can do. I pick out the melody great. I'm really good at that. But when you want me to go diddly 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 doo, he always says in rehearsals, faster, faster, do something fast right there.
But just right there, just a little flourish.
And then I go diddly diddly, and he
you
goes,
do
that
it.
was awesome. And it wasn't. But
It was too.
no.
Well, whatever.
So
I'll get you.
I have to like write things out if you want them to be fast. I have to compose them.
Wrong.
I just, or just play more scales. I mean, that's really what I probably need to do is just, and study more fiddlers. I'm just not a fiddler.
No. You need to just feel it.
I was feeling it, and it just went. It's a good thing I wasn't driving. We would have been off the road, but that's all right.
That's okay. That's what people want to see. It. People want to see a near car crash when you take a solo.
They want to see you on the edge.
Yeah, when you're on the edge, you need to bring it back in. Is the thing, though.
Well, I don't want to talk about.
Oh wait, shit. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you got to bring the lazy river on this one.
Yep.
So for years I've been threatening to make a recording called 8-Track Tragedy, featuring my beloved songs from the 70s that were on these 8 tracks that got destroyed when our yellow Plymouth Duster was burgled in the night by somebody just passing through Jutewood Street there in El Toro, California, in Southern California. Someone snuck into our Duster and opened up the glove compartment and took out all of our favorite 8-track tapes, which were stored there, and just pulled the ribbon out and just left it on the lawn. And it was so sad. It was so sad.
They must not have liked your choice of music.
They didn't like the music. They're like, what is this? So for years I wanted to cover some of these songs. So we're actually going to play 2 of them in this show, which is very exciting for me. This first one is by Charlie Pride. And I wonder if I should get a candy for this. Well, I'll just try it without. And it's called Roll On Mississippi. Walking along, whistling a song, barefoot and fancy free. A big river boat passing us by. She's headed for New Orleans. There she goes, disappearing around the bend. Roll on, Mississippi. Breeze like peppermint leaves, the smell of it takes me back. Chewing on a straw, torn overalls, a cane pulling old straw hat, muddy river, just like a long lost friend. Roll on, Mississippi. Make me feel like a child again. Roll on, Mississippi, big river roll. You're the childhood dream that I grew upon. Roll on, Mississippi. Carry me home. past for me, and I need a place to dream. I come to your banks, sit in your shade, and relive the memories, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. Roll on, Mississippi, and make me feel like a child again. Roll on, Mississippi, big river roll. You're the childhood dream that I grew up on. Roll on, Mississippi, carry me home. Now I can see I've been away too long. Roll on, Mississippi, roll on, Mississippi, roll on, Mississippi, roll on, Mississippi. Charlie Pride there.
Roll on, Mississippi.
Roll on.
I don't believe I ever heard that song before.
I can't believe you didn't hear that.
I didn't listen to country music in the 70s.
Well, that's all we listened to, so
Unless you consider Leonard Skinner country.
I think not. Nope. Charlie Pride there. And he's got such a range. I can't even handle it. So I can't decide if I should sing it higher and then I get the low notes better, or sing it lower, and then I don't know. It's just right in the middle. But it's a beautiful song, and it reminds me of all the rivers that I love so dearly. And recently I discovered this beautiful park right here, 20 minutes from my house, called Riverview Park. And it's just this kind of place where, like, you can't see anything else but river from the dock there. There's a beautiful lawn, a couple of park benches, some giant trees, and then just river and no buildings, like, for miles. Like, there, you can kind of catch one, like, way down there around the bend, a little farm on the water. But otherwise, it's just the most peaceful place. And so I think of that when I'm singing that song. So pretty.
Well, it's a lovely song.
Yeah. I put a little tip banner up.
Yeah.
So our live streams are obviously free. Anybody can tune in at any time. But we are the project, such as it is, down here in Ruby Tone Studio, is funded by your tips. So there's our tip information rolling across the street. Or across the screen. Yeah, rolling across the street.
All right. Well, you know what? We haven't played a Slade Cleave song in a few months, actually.
Oh, man.
I know.
What's the matter with you, Jim Henry?
Slacking off. So it's time. Hang on. Better get rid of that. I'm going to need all my faculties.
Yeah, you got a page full of lyrics now.
Get through this one. All right. Great song. Slade Cleave's Breakfast in Hell. Let's do this. Well, in the melting snows of Ontario, where the wind will make you shiver, it was the month of May up in Georgian Bay near the mouth of the Musquash River, where the bears prowl and coyotes howl and you can hear the ospreys scream. We were cutting pine back in '99, sending it down the street. But young Sandy Gray came from Go Home Bay all the way from PEI, where the weather is rough and it makes you tough and no man's afraid to die. Sandy came a smiling, 30,000 Islands was the place to claim his glory. Now Sandy's gone, but his name lives on. This is Sandy's story. Now Sandy Gray was boss of the men who tossed the trees onto the shore. Well, they'd come and go till they built a flow, 100,000 logs or more. And he'd write them down to Severance Sound to cut them up in the mills for timber. And the ships would haul spring, summer, and fall till the ice came in December. Now one Sabbath day, big Sandy Gray came into camp with a PV on his shoulder. And with a thunder crack, he dropped his axe and the room got a little bit colder. So come on all you, we got work to do. We gotta give her all we can give her. There's a jam of logs at the little jog near the mouth of the Musquash River. With no time to pray on this Lord's Day, they were hoping for God's forgiveness. But the jam was high in a troubled sky and they'd set about their business. Well, they poked with the poles and ran with the rolls and tried to stay on their feet. But every trick they tried, one man cried, "This log jam's got us beat." Oh, but Sandy Gray was not afraid. He let out a mighty yell. "Well, I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys, breakfast in hell." Now every one of the men did the work at 10, and Sandy scrambled up on the top. And he's working like a dog, even 30-foot logs, then it looked like it never stopped. Well, they struggled on, these men so strong, till the jam began to sway. And they dove for cover on the banks of the river, all except for Sandy Gray. Now with thoughts of death they held their breath as they saw their friend go down. And they all knew in a second or two he'd be crushed and frozen and drowned. Well, they saw him fall and they heard him call just once, and then it was over. Well, young Sandy Gray gave his life that day near the mouth of the Musquash River. Oh, but Sandy Gray was not afraid. He let out a mighty yell. "Well, I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys, breakfast in hell." Giant's tomb, there's plenty of room, there's no fences and no walls. If you listen close, you'll hear it goes down by Sandy Gray Falls. Through the tops of the trees, you'll hear in the breeze the echoes of a mighty yell. Well, I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell. Oh, but Sandy Gray lives on today, let out a mighty yell. "I'll be damned, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys, epic. It's an epic song.
So good.
Yeah. I've thought about recording that, but it's like, what's the use?
He did a pretty...
It's pretty perfect the way he recorded it.
Yeah, he did a great job. Although, you never know, Jim Henry.
You never know what.
Everybody's got something they can bring to it. Some little nuance they can bring to a song.
I suppose.
It's true.
I suppose that's true, Tracy Kramer.
Of course it's true. I would not lie about such things. So this is another one of those 8-track songs. Never in a million years did I expect we would be covering this artist, but here we are. Or maybe it shouldn't be a surprise considering the breadth of artists we have covered in our 28 other live streams. But this is an Olivia Newton-John song. I don't know who wrote it.
So you know it's good.
Hey, hit's a hit, man.
No, hey, I had a big crush on her. Woo!
Who didn't?
Oh,
She was
man.
beautiful.
She's a perky little thing.
Beautiful.
I mean, that was back before I knew really what a crush was. It's like...
All right, you ready to try this one?
I'm ready.
So this one definitely has some sing-along potential if you remember this song from the 70s.
You're going to have to sing pretty loud, though, people, for us to hear you.
For us to hear you, yeah. All right. All right, I think I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
The river's too wide now for crossing. The water's rush too loud for talking. We never build bridges for walking, 'cause the river's too wide. A gentle stream once flowed between us, but love could cross cities utterly, till stormy skies brought bitter teardrops and made that stream a raging river come between you and me. The river's too wide now for crossing. The water's rush too loud for talking. We never build bridges for walking. There's no getting to the other side. The river's too wide now for crossing. The current goes too deep for mending. It looks like an unhappy ending, 'cause the river's too wide. Good lessons learned are not forgotten. We gave up love to save our pride. Next time I'm faced with a rising waters, I'll build a bridge of love and kindness reaching to the other side. The river's too wide now for crossing. The water's rush too loud for talking. We never build bridges for walking. There's no getting to the other side. The river's too wide now for crossing. The current goes too deep for mending. It looks like an unhappy ending, 'cause the river's too wide. Too wide now for crossing. The water's rush too loud for talking. We never build bridges for walking. There's no getting to the other side. The river's too wide now for crossing. The current goes too deep for mending. It looks like an unhappy ending, 'cause the river's too wide. we did.
I'm not sure I ever heard that one either.
Are you kidding me?
No. I mean, maybe I heard it.
I'm not the
but
only one.
It didn't stick. It didn't stick, I can tell you that.
I can't be the only person who knows that song.
No, I think other people must.
Jimmy, you were growing up in Kansas.
Well, and then Virginia, really, when I was listening to the radio. And,
Oh, yeah?
yeah. No, Leonard Skinner, Pink Floyd, Allman Brothers.
I know nothing by any of those people.
You don't know anything by Pink Floyd? Come on.
Well, Brick in the Wall. The Wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all knew that in 6th grade because we would sing it at our teachers and get busted.
You don't know that?
Well, I think we played it in a live stream.
Yeah.
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 No, I didn't grow up with that stuff.
Yeah. I didn't grow up with the stuff, your stuff. We had to meet in the middle.
We're meeting in the middle. Beth the Sombre has never heard that song.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you.
Maybe it was a West Coast thing. Maybe it was West Coast, like Southern California. Oh my God.
Let's get physical. I heard that one.
Oh, yeah.
That was her, right?
Yeah. Was that around the time when videos started coming out, though?
Probably.
I feel like I remember some moves with that one.
Come on, A string.
Anyway.
All right. Well, what show would be complete without some Eric Clapton in there?
People are probably relieved that you said Clapton.
Clapton or Olivia Newton-John? What's it going to be?
Well, you know, back in the day when I used to do interviews with Dave Carter, he'd be citing all these like really heady influences because he didn't want to be pigeonholed as a folk singer. And then I would chime in with Neil Diamond and John Denver, and he would just be like, if he could have muzzled me, he would have during the interviews.
Well, you know, that's...
I did it just to tweak him a little bit.
Some of us still feel that way.
Hey.
No, I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding.
No, you don't have to be kidding. You can own your... You can hate Neil if you
No.
really must. Be a hater. It's fine.
I'm not a hater. I'm not a fighter either. I'm a lover.
Oh. Well, let's show this Clapton song some love, why don't you?
Yeah, all right. I'll be quiet. It's not going as well as other ones have, I gotta say. One, two, three, four. Let it rain. I always forgot what we were going to end on there.
That's good. That's a good place to end it.
But we pulled it out.
We always do.
I know.
Psychic.
No one got
Psychic
hurt.
link.
No one got hurt. That's always the gauge. That is always the gauge.
So that one had rain, mist of sorrow. What else? That's it?
And lots of rain. It had a whole lot of rain.
A lot of rain.
Tons of rain.
A lot of rain in that one. Well, this next song is actually one of my songs, and it was inspired. I feel like I got it from the water. I was walking alongside a beach in North Carolina. This was back in 2014 when I was doing that Real Women, Real Songs thing. And my song was due that day. It was the morning, early morning after the gig. It was like 4 a.m. The song was due that day. I didn't have anything. So I went for a walk on the beach because it was right there. And I got this little tune. And it's just called Were You Ever Here? Come, tell me something you want. Tell me something you feel. I thought that was part of the deal. Love is a sea full of stars in the morning. It's the sweetness inside of the storming. Oh, but you have let go of my hand. We were always home, even standing near. But I miss you, dear. There's a closing door and a fence of fear, and I can't get clear. Were you ever here? I feel like I'm starving for sunshine, and the meters are threatening a flat line. Oh, and that wasn't part of the plan. Love is the rain coming down in your blue eye. It's the back roads we promised to live by, long before you let go of my hand. We're always here, but you're never home, and I feel alone. Such an awful ache when you disappear, and we're both right here. Now the question mark is my souvenir of these 3 long years. Were you ever here?
What are you laughing at? What? What's so funny?
That was funny.
You saw it here, folks. She's lost it.
Every time there was an open space, you were like, you were playing notes. You were playing the kind of note you play when we're messing around, and you're like,
No. Oh my God. No. That was some high quality stuff I was doing there. It was just at the end.
oh man, it was all I could do to keep it together.
Oh my God.
You made
Am I fired?
You made me laugh on that one.
Oh, okay.
No, there was some beautiful things in there, but there was just a couple of notes where I was like, that's not what he usually plays.
Well, yeah, that one bend thing was. Well, I usually play it on electric guitar, so I was trying to get some of those sounds.
That's the thing you do, though, when you're, like, messing around. And so I'm sitting here trying to croon it out, like, being all sensitive, and you're like, I'm just like, what is he doing?
It was just the one note, for Christ's sake.
All right.
Yep, that was a hell of a note, though. I should probably get paid double.
For making me laugh. Who doesn't need a good laugh? Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, I quit. You can't fire me. I quit.
I'm sorry. I'm not offending you. I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying that wasn't what you usually play, and it just hit me funny. So that's all.
Wait till we're done. Boy, are we going to talk. I don't know. I think people should chime in whether this was appropriate or not.
Well, Kathy's laughing with me, so thank you, Kath.
All right, let's just move this along.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's not that.
It's not that.
Well, here's the one where I get to make you laugh by trying to take a solo.
All right, let's do this. This, of course, anybody in the know knows that I was in Cape Cod this past week.
That's right. Lucky man.
And it was delightful. And we had margaritas.
You had margaritas? Did B. Rye make the margaritas?
She did.
Oh, she makes a good margarita.
And we had some bacon-wrapped scallops. We had some homemade pasta. It was a fine time. We played some mini golf. And I won. I did win the mini golf this year. And
awesome.
yeah, Roman kept going around hitting everybody's balls.
Golf balls.
Golf balls.
Yeah.
He had his own little plastic club, and
oh, he did.
It was great. Yeah, it was fun.
Aww.
It was fun.
That sounds fun.
All right, so let's play. This is a great song. You know, I can never remember who wrote it. I know Patti Page had a hit with it in the 50s, I think. It's a great song. Old Cape Cod. Lovely song. If you're fond of sand dunes and salty air, quaint little villages here and there, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. And if you like the taste of a lobster stew, served by a window with an ocean view, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Winding roads that seem to beckon you, miles of green beneath the sky so blue, church bells chiming on a Sunday morn remind you of a town where you were born. If you spend an evening you'll want to stay, watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. All right. Sunday morn remind you of a town where you were born. If you spend an evening, you'll want to stay, watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Such a lovely song.
It is. So Claire Rothrock, Milton Yokas, and Alan Jeffrey. That's why you don't remember who wrote them.
Because
it's a team.
It's a team, and I've never heard of any of those guys. Gals and guys. But a lovely song, and you know, I didn't laugh at your solo at all. It was
That was kind of you. All right. So we have another Dave Carter song here, and we should mention that on August 13th, tickets are going to go on sale for our September 10 Dave Carter Tribute Concert number 2. This is going to be a full show of just Dave Carter songs, stuff that you know, stuff that you don't, and maybe some surprises like last time. Last time we pulled out a mothballed recording, an outtake that no one had ever heard before, and I've been digitizing some cassettes, so I've got a couple of gems that I'm going to see if I will be allowed to share with our people. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But the tickets go on sale on August 13th. Why that day? That is Dave's birthday. He would have been 70 years old. Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Is that right? It is right. Born 1952. So, anyway.
70.
Yeah. I can't imagine Dave at 70.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to know exactly what that feels like.
Well, yeah.
Right? Beats the alternative.
Beats the alternative. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. So plus he just wrote a lot about nature, so it's easy to include a Dave Carter song. I'm going to put the mailing address for our tip jar. Some people don't want to do PayPal or Venmo. Mailing a check is fine, or a money order. If you send me mail, I will write you a letter back. I've got some awesome pen pals out of this project, so.
You can also just bring it by the house. That's cool, too. Leave it in the mailbox. Just kidding.
Yeah, so there's the...
Where is the show? Someone asked. That's a good question. The show is online.
Oh, yes, the show is live stream. I didn't mention
stream.
that. It's a live stream, so anybody and everybody can attend from anywhere.
But you'll need the special code.
Yeah, the way it works is a ticketed live stream. These are a lot of work, and so we're going to charge for this one just like we did for the last one, and it's going to be $20 again, $20 a ticket, and that will give you access for not only the night of the show, but 72 hours after. And then we're also thinking of maybe offering our patrons a little extra, maybe a whole week of access or something.
Something like
so
that. People
people on our Patreon might have a little extra access. So, but yeah, that's how it works. So if you can't watch it, because obviously time zones and everything, if you can't watch it live, you can still catch the broadcast for 72 hours afterward. And that seems to work out for most people. I think most people who wanted to see it were able to see it. We had a great crowd last time.
Yeah, someone is asking, is there a limited amount of tickets? And yes, there is. There's 1,475,000
yeah,
available
online,
tickets.
They do ask us, like, what's your maximum tickets? And I said 1,000. Like, we're not going to sell 1,000. But last time we did make a change. Last time I noticed there was a setting that only let you buy one ticket at a time. But if you had a couple people in the house, like a couple people were like, how do I buy two? We got two people sitting here. And so I've changed that so you can buy more than one ticket if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be good. That'll be fun.
Now I'm trying to remember where I did this one. Maybe up one, huh?
I don't know. Yeah, B flat.
Yeah. So this song, and Dave wrote this on the way to a radio station. We were going to play at KKUP in Santa Clara, I think. Is that right? Not the right town? I think so. And he found out that there was a birthday party happening on the radio right before we were scheduled to go on, and it was this 11-year-old girl named Olivia, or she was turning 11, and she was on the radio because all she wanted for her birthday was for people to save the sea turtles, and so she was asking for donations to save the sea turtles, and Dave heard about this, and while we were in the car, he wrote this song. And we sang it on the air with Olivia and her little pack of pals who were there that day. And it was just so sweet. It was so much fun. And eventually, I think she sent us, she made us a little, like a little sea turtle setup, a little sea turtle and some eggs on the sand, and made us a little clay thing that I still have in a special box. So, a very sweet song with a sweet message for people of all ages. This is just called Celia Says. Celia was a wise old gal, and a turtle green was she. She took me up upon her back and swam across the sea. I learned about the coast of Spain, the caves of Xanadu, and to do unto all critters as you'd have done to you. Because Celia says we all sail the sea together. Sister Celia says no one truly swims alone on the waves' bright crest. In the worst and best of weather, fin or feather, friends forever, Celia says. She took me to a secret spot 1,000 miles from shore, down to a sunken city upon the ocean floor. And there these words were written out upon the ancient wall. So you have done to one of us, you have done to all. Because Celia says we all sail the sea together. Sister Celia says no one truly swims alone on the waves' bright crest. Through the worst and best of weather, fin or feather, friends forever, Celia says. Now somewhere on some sunny beach, far from the world of man, a turtle hides her treasures, eggs upon the sand. So make a wish for peaceful seas and oceans without end. And somewhere there will wait for you your own sea turtle friend. Because Celia says we all sail the sea together. Sister Celia says no one truly swims alone on the waves' bright crest. Through the worst and best of weather, fin or feather, friends forever, Celia says. Fin or feather, friends forever, Celia says. Celia says, just about the cutest song ever written, I think. So let's see here. So let's see.
What? You gonna flash some more stuff up there?
No, not if you're ready to go.
No. Well, let's What about our live shows?
Well, that's what I was going to do.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Do it. We have some information for you.
I'll do yours first since you're talking.
Since I'm yakking away.
Mm-hmm.
Up on the screen, you'll see I play with this group, brand new super group, we like to call it, called the Deep River Ramblers.
What kind of music is it?
It's I'll tell you, we formed after a Doc Watson tribute that we did at Signature Sounds, and we did a night of Doc Watson music, and we hit it off musically and just loved the material, and so it's an offshoot of that. So it's a lot. Doc Watson covered a lot of stuff, so it's not exclusively Doc Watson tunes, but it's like Americana stuff and things like Deep River Blues, and there's some John Prine, and we do all kinds of stuff. It's me along with Chris Bashir, who also plays guitar and fiddle, and Paul Kahansky on the bass, playing the T. Michael Coleman role. He used to play with Doc Watson. And so it's a lot of fun. We have some local shows coming up, and there they are in the Scream.
Yeah.
So.
And those are all nighttime shows?
Those
or
are all.
Is Heath Fair during
Heath
the
Fair
day?
is like is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Heath Fair is a slice of Americana you do not want to miss. It is a cool old, real, country fair on top of a mountain in Heath, and there's ox poles and cotton candy and all the whole thing. It's a fun time.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you and I have some shows.
We got a lot of shows. All of these are with Jim Henry, except for my Pacific Northwest tour, which is happening in September. But you see, we've got so we've got Blues Cafe this weekend. Although I think it might be sold out. It looks like it's getting pretty full.
I think it's
if
pretty
not.
close. Yeah.
But Field of Dreams in West Hampton, that's free, and that's not going to sell out. That's a free show out on the lawn behind the library. Our next live stream is August 30th, and we are going to be doing the songs of Townes Van Zandt and John Prine.
Is that what we decided?
We did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
I love it.
That'll be fun.
And then I think for 31, we should pick 2 women writers. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl power.
Yeah. And then we got a live stream with the Greenwich Village folks. We got our big tribute concert. That's kind of our big one that's coming up. And then I'm heading home to Oregon and Washington in September for just 3 shows: Eugene, Portland, and Bellingham. So all the information for that is at tracygrammer.com, plus links to all these shows.
Where are you playing in Bellingham?
I'm doing a house concert, actually.
Oh, we played in Bellingham a long time ago at a college. Do you remember that?
In Bellingham. Yeah.
It was like this round. Yeah, I remember that. It was probably 15 years ago or something.
Yeah, I played in a couple places up that way. I love it up there. It's so gorgeous.
Nice
Every
part
time
of
I
the
go,
world.
I just want to stay. But, So that's it. So those are our upcoming adventures.
Oh, I should mention, we forgot to put this on there. Playing with the Surly Temple this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Up in Dover, Vermont, in the town common there, a little gazebo thing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And that's kind of a rock band, isn't it?
Well, we pared it down. We're going acoustic.
Oh.
We're going acoustic.
Wow.
Dave Chalfant couldn't make it.
Oh.
And so we're just going acoustic. So Dover Town Hall.
All right. So lots going on. As you see, things are picking up. We are, braving the world again, even though,
Even though Kristen, my girlfriend, has COVID right now.
Yeah, see?
It's still happening. She's sick as a dog.
Yep, it's out there. It's
And
getting
it's still not
closer
fun.
and closer.
It still can hit you hard. Anyway, so we're going to leave you with this one, right? This is
Looks
our
like
last one.
we're at the end of our set list here. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you have enjoyed this show, our little show on water, which was a lot of rain and rivers, right?
Yep. A little bit of oceans. This one gets us out on the open sea here.
Yeah, good.
And this is one way I don't think we've ever played a song by this fella in all of these live
that right?
streams. I don't think so.
I can't believe that, but I think you might be right.
Yeah, this is a Lyle Lovett tune, and we'll leave you with this one. It's called "If I Had a Boat." Well, if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, just me up on my pony, on my boat. If I were Roy Rogers, I'd sure not be single. I couldn't bring myself to marry an old Dale. It would just be me and Trigger. We'd go riding through them movies. We'd buy a boat and on the sea we'd sail. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, ride him on my boat, and we could all together go out on the ocean, just me up on my pony, on my boat. And now the mystery masked man was smart. He got himself a Tonto, and Tonto did the dirty work for free. Tonto, he was smarter. One day said Kemosabe, you can kiss my ass 'cause I bought a boat and headed out to sea. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, just me up on my pony, on my boat. If I were like lightning, I wouldn't need no sneakers. Come and go whenever I would please. And I'd scare 'em by the shade tree, scare 'em by the light pole. I would not scare my pony on my boat out on the sea. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. We could all together go out on the ocean, just me up on my pony, on my boat. Just me up on my pony, on my boat. Just me up on my pony, on my boat. There it is, Little Lyle Lovett.
Little Lyle Lovett.
Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, as always.
Yeah, thank you so much for spending a little of your Tuesday afternoon with us. Again, we got a lot of shows coming up. Our next live stream like this, another hour-long live stream, will be August 30th, live stream number 30, Townes Van Zandt and John Prine songs. Otherwise, we'll just be out and about. You can check my website for our calendar at tracygrammer.com/shows.html. I don't think you put yours on your calendar.
I'm going to have to put my. Now that I have some dates, I'm going to have to put them on the website. Update that.
Yeah. So, and thanks for your support. Thank you for being with us for all these live streams, and to the people who finally made it this time. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
All right, everybody. Take good care.